Fulham 2-2 Liverpool, as late Salah's equaliser saves sloppy Reds. Involved in the discussion and give us your thoughts in the comments section below. Make sure you have subscribed to the channel, like, and share. Liverpool had Mohamed Salah to thank once again as his late equaliser saw them rescue a point against a spirited Fulham side in an enthralling 2-2 draw on Saturday. Aleksandar Mitrovic's first-half header was cancelled out by Darwin Nunez after the break, and Liverpool had to come from behind once again after the Serb fired home a penalty which was no less than Fulham had deserved. Salah and Nunez combined for the scrappiest of equalisers 10 minutes from time to salvage a point from an otherwise uninspiring performance from Jurgen Klopp's side. Fulham began the game with the confidence they played with last season, with Mitrovic seeing a half chance early on. It was a very slow start from Liverpool, although Klopp's men did have the ball in the back of the net 15 minutes and through Luis Diaz, whose nice finish was correctly ruled out for offside. The Reds slowly started to find their feet and started to ramp up the pressure midway through the first 45, but Fulham navigated it well and regained the front foot with some outstanding pressing and energy in midfield. Deservedly, the hosts took the lead 32 minutes in. Kenny Tet's cross floated over to the far post and was met by Mitrovic, who rose highest ahead past Alisson and into the back of the net. Diaz wasn't far off responding shortly after as he struck the post from a tight angle, and although they ended the first half on top, Liverpool could have no complaints about the scoreline. The second half began with a hamstring injury for Thiago, an early introduction for summer signing Nunez, and more of the same from Fulham, who looked like they had an extra player on the pitch at times. Niskan's Cabano thundered against the post after Nunez was caught napping before Bobby de Cordova-Reid stung the gloves of Alisson. Nunez then saw a, potentially offside, flick well saved by Marek Rodak, but just a few minutes later, the Liverpool man came out on top as the same flick found its way into the back of the net thanks to a fortunate ricochet involving Tosin Adarabioyo. Tim Ream was then needed to clear off the line to deny Nunez an immediate second, with the substitute growing into the game with each passing minute. However, just as Liverpool looked to be gaining control, they were awarded a penalty after a clumsy foul from Virgil van Dijk on Mitrovic, who stepped up to crash home from the spot and restore Fulham's lead. Former Fulham starlet Fabio Carvalho wasn't far off an equaliser as he sent a volley narrowly over the crossbar, but Salah did the job with 10 minutes to go. Some turmoil in the box saw Salah and Nunez stumble their way into an open goal and the Egyptian couldn't miss. Liverpool pushed for an equaliser and thought they'd found it as Jordan Henderson's long drive crashed against the bar, but Fulham held on to earn a point which was the least they deserved. Thank you for your continued support.